Welcome back to the channel, you guys. So me and Dad are on our way to pick up that junk ass 8 3/4, that 8 1/4. It's junk. It's totally just junk. You know, I'd like to know where Barry's A body 8 3/4 is. Really would. But you know what's funny? It's junk, and you know the 8 3/4 is a big thing, which it is. But I talked to a commenter on my other channel, and they said just to go with that, not to put wheel space, just find me an 8 1/4. So, and these people used to follow Barry, so until all this shit popped up. So I'm gonna take their advice because they're actually big time YouTubers, and their cars all put Barry's to shame. So, hey Dad, explain why Barry's a drifter now.
Drifter, not a drifter, a drifter. Listen, Barry's a drifter. Here's Barry's grift. I'm the underdog. I'm a victim. Poor me. You listen to every story Barry tells, dude, and that's what it is. I went to buy this Mustang from this guy. Another guy shows up with more money, so what's Barry do? He lays a sob story on you. I don't have as much money as him. You know, come on, man, I'll take good care of the car. I mean, I can't be. You see what I'm saying? Everything Barry has to drift. His mom. That's what he should do to his mom. Go to his mom with a sob story. Always have a sob story. You know, I can't get a job because I'm a convicted felon, Mom. I mean, so I can't work, and those are facts, folks. Facts. I mean, his grift is poor me. Because listen, if you feel sorry for somebody, you're more than likely going to help that person. Right or wrong. If you're a decent person, you feel sorry for somebody, you're more than likely going to help that person out, do favors for that person, more than you would another person that's just a regular person. You know what I'm saying? His whole life, he's grifted like that from everybody. It's you know, I'm the underdog, you know, poor me, I don't have the money, you know, I'm sick, now his grift is, I'm raising a disabled son. His son's 42 years old, has worked a full-time job and basically been on his own since his mom and dad raised him. He paid Barry's mom and dad, right. He pays Barry's bills, buys Barry's cigarettes. Ain't it his disabled son is taking care of his elderly father? And got what it should be? Barry even says that in certain videos, but Barry's not a good grifter. Barry only grift people that have feelings towards Barry or that don't really know Barry. If you know Barry for very long, you're going to see what he's all about. You know what I mean? It's always a sob story with Barry. Everything is a sob story. Painstaking, you know what I'm saying?
Well, this is the same man that was going to pull an FE out of a fucking tow truck to change the flywheel.
Right. Who in the fuck would pull the motor out of a car to change the flywheel?
Hey Barry, did you get that out of the Ford, you know, technician book?
He's going to pull it with a sling truck too. I mean, no control over the motor. I mean, how you going to control the motor once it lifts up and pulls forward? I mean, he's just an idiot. I mean.
Oh Dad, now we're bitches, and now he's going to fuck us up when he sees us. Barry's going to come and knock your teeth out.
That's fine, Barry. Knock my teeth out. Barry, I'm going to own you no matter what. I own you. I made it clear. I don't wish to fight you. The only way I wish to fight you is legally, Barry. Legally. So, I own you. Either way. You put your hands on me, I'm going to own you. You're going to live with the consequences of what you've done. You don't put your hands on me, you're going to live with the consequences of that. I mean.
But isn't putting his hands on you the legal? Like, if he does that, doesn't that negate you having to go to jail? Wouldn't he go to jail sore?
Right.
Like, just food for thought there. I mean.
Right.
If they even let him in.
Listen, if you walk up to somebody in a crowd of 500 fucking people, dude, I've been down this road at least 4 times in my life, dude. I've done stupid shit like that. And every time I went to jail, and only 1 out of the 4 times did the dude that I hit say he wanted to press charges. The other 3 people wouldn't even talk to the cops about this whole situation. And I still was arrested because there's 500 fucking witnesses, you moron. So,
another thing, let's go on to another tangent. Barry, when you gonna pull the engine out of one of them RVs, you and Ryan, and put in your Roadrunner? Do you think that'll ever happen, Dad? Or do you think that Barry will just negate that even happened? He'll just gloss over it?
Man, listen, folks. Even if he pulls it out, he only pulled it out because we wrote his ass about it.
Exactly.
So you're still a bitch. You can't win, Barry. You have done this to yourself. You have backed yourself in the corner. You can't win it. The only thing you could do, if you was a real man, here's how you would handle it. Here's how I would handle it if I was in your situation, which I'd never be. Because I would never do the shit that you've done or say the shit that you've said. But here's how you would, a person trying to recover would handle it. You would just forget about everybody. You would move on and work on your channel, Quit talking shit and move on. Because you just keep making things worse for yourself, dummy.
Hey,
You can't win this situation. No matter, that's why I said, put your hands on me, don't put your hands on me. I'm gonna own you either way. Either way, you will deal with the consequences of it.
And you made threats. Like,
that's what I'm saying. I have made it clear, I'm gonna reiterate again, I don't wish to fight Barry Beamer. But if Barry Beamer wants to fight, I want to fight him legally. You have made nothing but threats on how you're gonna hurt us and everything else. Barry, you don't understand what you've done here. But you will if you put your hands on one of us. You're gonna get it loud and clear. Because listen, man, you will be arrested, not because I'm pressing charges on you personally. When you put your hands on him, yeah, he's going to press charges of fools.
And I'm going to say this.
Once you put your hands on me and everybody sees it and the cops come, because they will come, dumbass. Because once you put your hands on me, I have no choice but to put my hands back on you. So it's going to cause a big scene. The police are going to come. You're going to go to jail regardless whether I press charges or not. I mean, go fucking ask JD DeLay or anybody else. You can't do that shit in a crowd of 500 fucking people and expect not to go to jail. That's why he don't have no brains, folks. It's not that I'm going to press charges on you. The state's going to pick them up. Okay. You attacked 2 people from out of town at a fucking car show. You have made it clear that you want to hurt us.
After the first time.
Yeah. I mean... So I will have no choice but to defend myself. You put your hands on him, I will have no choice but to defend that situation. It's you can't win, dummy.
Hey Barry, because I'm gonna tell you this, I've never claimed to be a tough guy like you have. I'm just a law-abiding citizen that will press charges to the fullest on you. And then I'm gonna sue your ass for every fucking thing I can sue you for. Since you like being sue happy, I'll be sue happy.
And I'm like your kid, he has a traumatic brain injury already.
That can be proven in court.
Right. I mean, do what you have to do, Barry, but make sure you're willing to live with the consequences, because we all know you don't like to live with consequences of your actions, bud.
Can you imagine if he hits me and kills me?
He'll spend the rest of his life in prison, and I won't even live there. I'm gonna throw Ryan's ass out of the motherfucker, and I'm gonna doze everything to the ground, and I'm gonna crush every fucking car there because I own every fucking bit of it, dude. Your best bet is just to leave him alone and handle it with another person, me. You know what I mean?
Honestly, if we're gonna talk, I feel sorry for a certain somebody that Ryan knows if you hurt me. I feel really sorry for them. Because you're gonna have the wrath of like 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people.
He has no idea who we are. Just leave it at that. I mean, you think you know something? You think you have friends, Barry? Look at how I dress. Look at how I look. What kind of friends do you think I have, Barry? I mean, you're an idiot.
And you won't be there to protect him. Protect him.
This kid is loved by more fucking real people, serious people, than you or your kid will ever be. And that's sad, because Ryan's a good kid, man. He deserves that shit. You know what I mean? But because of you...
Real recognize real, though.
Your actions are affecting his life, and you don't give 2 shits. You're in a situation that you cannot win. It's impossible for you to win the situation, Barry. It is. You said this shit. We said. You said that makes you racist by definition, by fact.
Well, like
you said the shit. You said that 15, 16, 17, 18-year-old girls. That makes you a minor attracted person by definition, fact.
Well, why would you have to mention that there are black dicks? Like, why wouldn't you just say dicks?
Right.
Like, why do you have to say color?
Everything is about color with you, dude. That makes you racist.
Like, so if they're white dicks, you're all for it, Barry, huh?
The only way a person like you has skated so long in this life the way you've skated is because you never ran up on nobody like us.
I will die on this hill, Barry. To put you out of the whole YouTube thing,
shit, dude.
I will die on this hill.
Watch you terrorize that little girl there, dude. I mean, you're a real fucking tough guy, Barry. I mean, I don't understand your subscribers, dude, or anybody that still thinks you're about anything. I said I would foot the bill for the fucking ring, dude. You have a chance to handle legally, man. I mean, the right way and kick my fucking teeth out. You don't want that. You want to try to walk up behind somebody and sucker punch them or stick a knife in them or what the fuck?
Listen.
Not ever, you fucking cowardly little bitch.
Listen, let's speak real facts real quick. Barry's only a tough guy when Barry has 10 motherfuckers with him.
Right. I mean,
And when it's Barry alone, he's a sheep.
you see what Barry does, man. I mean, you think for 1 minute you're gonna walk up and slug somebody in the fucking face in front of 500 fucking people and you're not gonna go to jail for it, dude? You're a fucking moron. You're a bigger tool dumb fuck than I ever thought you was. Get it through your fucking head. You can't win the situation.
Hey Barry, how's it going with YouTube trying to get us took off YouTube, all of us? Huh? We're all still up. I thought you were gonna sue us. What happened to that?
You can't sue, dumbass. You'd have to lie under oath. You said this shit. We said you said.
What
And
happened?
it would be funny as shit if you sued us and the judge was fucking African American. That would be the funniest fucking shit in the world. I would love to see, and it wouldn't have to be, a white judge that is a decent human being. Here's the shit that you have fucking said, see the shit you done, you think you're gonna win a lawsuit? He's gonna tear into you. You're gonna think Judge Judy done crawled up your fucking ass and made camp. You dumb piece of shit. And instead of trying to bury this shit, you just keep making it worse for yourself.
Black dick.
I mean,
I don't understand why it's gotta be a black dick. Why
you are a con man. You are a con man, dude. Straight up. You spent your whole life conning your mom. Your dad knew it. I mean, why do you think you treated you the way you need? Your mom probably knew it too, but she loved you. What choice did she have? You would pester her to death until you gave her the money, dude. I mean, you always have a story. Everything's got a sob story behind it. Everything, dude. Oh, I couldn't get a job. I can't get a job now, Mom, because I'm a convicted felon.
Well, hang on.
I can't pay my bills, Mom, because I can't get a job.
Hang on.
You never said it, Barry? You're a liar.
I want to point this out. Whose fault, Barry, is it that you're a convicted felon? It's your fault. You made those choices.
Right. That's why somebody like Barry Beamer will never be a good person. Couldn't be a good person. Because in order to change, I mean, you're a bad person. I'm a bad person, but I strive to be a good person. The only way you can do that, and it's half-assed succeed at it, is you have to be able to say, look, man, I am a douchebag. This shit I'm doing ain't fucking right. I'm hurting people. And you have to acknowledge that, feel that shit, and have remorse, and then move on to be a better person. Barry can't find one fault with himself. He can't take any responsibility for anything he's done or said. If he was a real man and he was going to move on from this and thought he could rebuild, because he could move on from this. He won't though. It's impossible. He's not smart enough. He would come out and be like, yes, I said the shit I said. I speak sometimes out of turn, not thinking before I speak. I'm sorry, I'm not really racist. I know what I said is racist as fuck, but I'm not really racist. And as far as young girls go, they're 18. They're legal. Now, that's not going to change nothing to anybody that is a decent human being. Nobody's still going to want anything to do with you, but it might earn you a little bit of respect and move you along a little further, maybe. But people like me, it's not going to get you nowhere, because I have no fucking empathy for you, man. You're a coward.
Little girl literally goes, you're scaring me, and you turn around and start coming towards her again.
You will use any tool in your arsenal to get at somebody. It doesn't matter if you have to hurt your son, which when you start calling him disabled all the time on here, you're hurting him. So it doesn't matter if you have to hurt your fucking son to get your agenda, you'll do it. You will walk over anybody. Your buddy Scott, you outed him as a baby killer. Dude, nobody knew nothing about any of that before you.
Scott Wilson.
To try to further your agenda so you can be on your live. Look, I got a friend, guys.
Yeah,
I'm not
Mr.
wrong about
Scott
this
Wilson.
cocksucker,
Go
dude.
fucking go check him out. Piece of shit.
Leave him a review on his business. Let people know he's a fucking baby killer, man. He don't deserve to be making a bunch of fucking money. I mean,
hey Barry, my question is, where'd all them shoutouts on them YouTube friends go? It's almost like when they found out what the fuck you were that they left the building.
listen, man, and I'm gonna butcher the saying, but evil triumphs when good people stand by and does nothing. So just to let Barry do what he's done and say the shit he said, and me knowing that he's done it, and for me to just say, oh fuck it, it's okay, it doesn't matter, it don't affect me. It does affect me. So much of what he said affects my personal life and my family. I wouldn't be able to live with myself, dude. I have a hard enough time living with myself with the shit I've done in life. Barry's a bad person, and if I have a chance to stop a bad person, I'm going to do it.
The way I look at it, you guys all die on this fucking hill. If that means I take both my YouTube channels, but I get with him off the internet, then I'll do it. Because shitty fucking pedos, fucking monsters, don't deserve to have a voice. Sorry, but they don't.
He just keeps helping everybody. All our channels he helps out because he keeps denying. And then people come and find our channel and they see what he said and they see that I'm telling the truth and also telling the truth. And then they see you as a liar, Barry. Well, you're an idiot. You're a fucking moron.
Like our good friend, like our good YouTube friend Marty. Barry, he wouldn't have known anything about us if you wouldn't have shouted us all out.
No.
And then he came over and saw what the fuck you were and he's like, oh.
It's facts, guys, and we're not making this up. I wouldn't do that. And I know you don't know us, we don't know you. Everybody says that they're not that person, but I'm not that. We're not them people. I don't bully anybody, man.
How many other YouTubers have I started on? There's at least one other YouTuber that a buddy of ours is messing with. And I could go after hard, but that's not the point. And maybe when Barry's done, I'll go after him hard. Because he's another horrible fucking just misinformation.
Yeah, but I mean, there's a big difference between some dude doing YouTube and spitting out a bunch of misinformation than being a racist, minor attracted piece of shit.
That's like this clown, dude. That's like this clown, that heart thing he's got. He said it went away.
Huh?
Yeah. You know what I'm talking about? He said that heart disease, water on his heart or whatever, has went away. It's done. We'll talk about that in a minute. But yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, that's the thing though. I mean, yeah, we'll talk about it. But I'm saying, I would, even him at this point, I wouldn't fuck with him because I don't care about him. He hasn't said that there's something wrong with my nieces and nephews, people I know. He hasn't fucking called them dirty, disgusting fucking people. I mean, he hasn't
attacked your dead wife?
Right. That's, fuck him. As far as I know, I have a 25-year-old daughter, dude, that is a pretty girl.
You have two.
Right, I have two actually, you know what I mean? And fucking one's my blood and the other one I raised, me and Tori. I mean, anyway, Barry would be saying this shit to them, trying to hit on them and shit. That pisses me off, that affects my life. That I have to worry about people like him raping my kid, coming at my kid. It should bother you. Let's listen to this. That a 61-year-old man would say that kind of shit. Listen, folks, he's not talking about falling in love with them, dating them and shit. It's the whole daddy-daughter fantasy, man. Sit on my lap. I want you to sit on my lap. I'll give you some candy, sit on my lap, and put your little hands on my game.
And you could be my little sex slave.
Yeah. I mean...
Little is his...
He can't even claim I'm the pedophile that loves the kid. I love him. I want to marry him. No, it's the whole daddy-daughter thing. You know what I mean? Not that would be any better, but...
So what I find funny is why do you think this is? Why do you think that Barry, every time he talks mad shit about some PlayStation Live, he goes 3 or 4 days without making a video? 2 or 3 days.
I mean, because Barry thinks all time heals all. You know what I mean? He's one of them assholes. You know what I mean? I guess. I mean, I really don't know. I mean, that don't really make a lot of sense either. You know, I mean. I think maybe the people that he's playing with probably get sick of fucking hearing it, so maybe they duck out for 2 or 3 days and you know what I play with, maybe. I mean, just
I'm talking about doing like regular videos. Like anytime your mouth's off, you don't do like regular videos for like 2 or 3 days.
Him and Ryan hasn't done any regular videos working on cars or doing anything. It's the same shit he always does. Walks around and either talks about what he's done or talks about what he's going to do. Or what he has. It's the same shit. Calls himself a garage. I mean... He should change his name to Barry Beamer's Life Blog because that's what it is. It's a life blog. It's not a garage. It's clickbait, man. Hence why he has 3,000 subs and gets 200 fucking views if that a video after 8 months. Because it's clickbait. You're not a garage. It's a life blog. But if you put that, then nobody would ever subscribe. Nobody ever click on it. Because who gives a fuck about some old fucking hoarder pervert in Ohio?
It's a racist.
Right. Well, they wouldn't know that, but just if you look at Barry, think about it, man. If you see Barry Beamer's channel that says Beamer's Life Blog or Beamer's Son Life Blog, why the fuck would you care to click on that? Why would you give a fuck what that old man's doing in his life?
Exactly.
you wouldn't. But if it says garage and you're in the cars, you're going to click on it.
Which I want to point this out. Dad said that Beamer was a pedo when we first started watching them 3 years ago. Dad, the minute Dad actually seen his face, Dad goes, "There's something off about him. He's a pedo. Something's not right." And after all this shit, you know, dives deeper and deeper and deeper.
I haven't made it as far as I've made it in life without fucking being able to read people further. Well, and I've been wrong. I'm not saying I've never read anybody wrong, but 95% of the time, I read people pretty good. I mean,
well, that's my thing. Like, how is it like somebody like Barry has survived being supposedly street smart and being all this other crap that he wants to claim that he is?
Because his mom's always building him out and shit, and he hides. I mean, you gotta understand, when Barry was young, there wasn't DNA and shit like that, folks.
But that's my thing. Like, you grew up from 13 on your own, and you learn how to read people and all this other stuff. Why can't he do that?
He does. He can do it. That's what I'm trying to say. He's a grifter. He is street smart. He has a con and it works, and his con is poor me. Well, no. And he don't understand. He don't care that it makes him look weak as fuck as a man. He don't care. As long as you don't see him as a threat or an equal, you'll feel sorry for him, and he's able to slide in and take what he wants from you, to get something from you.
Yeah, well, not only that, like, wouldn't a street smart person know that you don't make idle threats online and on the internet?
He's always been like that. I mean, you hear what people say about him. I mean,
like, you always beat that on my head. You never threaten nobody.
No, listen, no, you don't. You'll never hear me say I'm going to beat the fuck out of you. I'm going to whip your fucking ass, because I was raised that, and it's the truth. It was beat into me. If you say you're going to put your hands on somebody, and the first opportunity you have to not put your hands on them, and you don't do it, you're a bitch. Straight the fuck up. If you threaten to whoop a motherfucker's ass, and then you got the opportunity, nothing but air and opportunity between you, and you don't do it, you are a bitch. I don't give a fuck who you are. Bang! Sorry. So you'll never catch me threatening to beat you up, slap you around, or threaten to harm you. I mean, I learned at a young age, intimidation. I mean, what Barry does could be considered intimidation, man.
Look, Barry, we left. You're right. We were already on our way out to leave.
We was leaving when the last dude that we talked to that day, the last person that we talked to that day, stopped us. We had done walked through it. Yeah. You act like this was a huge. You act like it was. He
attacked us the first time we walked by him.
Oh yeah, I walked by you twice before that. You didn't say a fucking word. We had done walked through that whole thing, dude. And
it's right there in black and white. Y'all could see on the video where we walked past him and he don't do nothing.
Like I said, it's a cool swap meet. I mean, would I drive another 2 hours just to go to that swap meet? Probably not. But if you live close enough to there and you want decent parts with friendly people, check it out. It's cool as fuck. But like I said, there was only like maybe, and I could be wrong, but I'm guessing maybe 40 or 50 vendors there, if that. I don't think there was that many, but there could have been. But it was the cheapest parts I ever seen. I mean, it was decent, man. I mean, it was a decent swap meet. We had already walked through it. My point is, we had already walked through that motherfucker and made 2 passes through it. We was carrying the fucking transmission jack and some other shit out to the car to leave, and then this guy stops us, man, for the fucking 3rd time that day.
So, and he's a really nice guy. He's nicer than Barry. But that being said, I want to point something out. How many of y'all, if y'all were about anything, going to fight somebody and made all these idle threats like Barry's made, but he's not a bitch, how many of y'all would make idle threats and then from 2 miles back start yelling, causing a scene way behind everybody? Why wouldn't you walk up, get in their face, and say, "Now what, motherfucker? We gonna fight, or we gonna fuck? Which one?"
Look, that's why at the end of the day that people respect me or Austin 10 times more than they ever respect Barry, because I would never, listen, man, there are certain circumstances where it wouldn't matter how many people's around, like somebody hurt your child or something like that, then you get them when you gotta get them. But over some shit like this, I would never in my life, man, maybe 20-year-old Jack, maybe.
Oh, I can't imagine Barry
would have started screaming and yelling in a crowd of fucking people and take a chance on going to jail. Because you know you're not going to, listen, man, you know that nobody's going to let you fight. Once you start screaming, you've seen what people did, everybody just starts getting in, in between everybody. You're not, he knew what he was doing, that's what I'm saying, he's a grifter, he knows how to do this shit, he knows how to play it. I mean, I would have never done that and ruined everybody's time and scraped that little girl.
Come on.
And what I would have done, and this is just my personal opinion, I would have just walked around and then I'd have went and sat in my car and waited for him to leave and I'd have set a couple cars back and I'd have caught him at a gas station or something. You know what I mean? I would have said a fucking word to him there. Now, if it was one of the days where he'd hurt my kid or something, then yeah, I wouldn't give a fuck.
You know what I find funny though, Barry? You said you're gonna knock what teeth I have left in my head out if I was ever to call you a pedo to your face, but I called you a pedo to your fucking face, and you went, I'm not a pedo, you're a pedo. And then I went through to my phone. I said, oh yeah. I said, does anybody here want to see the proof? And you, instead of saying, I didn't do that, I didn't say that, that's not me.
You ain't got no proof.
I don't care what that says.
Idiot, dude. Listen, Barry. At the end of the day, you can't deny what you said. You can't deny what you've done. If you were smart, you would come out with a video acknowledging that everything we say is right. But you're really not that person. You just mouth off sometimes. Hell, I'll even give you another out. Be like they say, I came from a different time period, folks, and I don't mean nothing by it. I don't have no problem with skin color. It's just I mouth off sometimes and talk out of turn. There you go, Barry. I gave you another out. I mean, it's not going to change nothing, but it might earn you some respect with new people.
Come on, Dad. It's not the 70s, Dad. Like if it was 1970, the only thing Barry would be getting is beat up by the cops with a nightstick. Hey Barry, them sticks hurt. Is that why you got one crooked eye and one regular eye? I'm just curious.
Listen, folks, Barry's been this person his whole life. He just got crazier when he went out to the middle of nowhere, I guess.
Because nobody wanted to fuck with him.
His whole life he's been nothing but trouble. I mean, screaming, causing scenes. I mean, the cops was always beating his ass. He's always running from him in cars and shit, and he never got away. I mean, how many times you gonna run before you realize you ain't that good a driver?
Hell no, I just thought of something. That's why he only plays GTA, because it reminds him of his glory days.
He's getting revenge on them fucking cops that knocked that eye sideways.
Oh fuck, Barry Wynn stole a tank. You better watch out.
Moral of the story is, Barry, it don't matter what you do. I got your balls. Marco's got your balls. Everybody's got your balls, Barry.
Fast things got your balls. Six got your balls. Still Scrapper Kingdom.
I've never told you one thing that I was going to do that I haven't done. I've never said I wanted to fight you, Barry, or touch you in any shape or form or harm you or your son. I will gladly fight you legally. Legally. There's the only way. Or if you put your hands on me, if it ever happens for the police, I don't want him to put his hands on me. I don't want it to happen, but I will have no choice but to fight him. I have a right to go where I want to go and not be accosted by some loser.
I look for him just to fucking, I don't look for him to let him in.
We have never attacked Ryan in any shape or form, said anything bad about Ryan. You won't ever find anything like that. So those are facts, Barry. Now move on, dude. I mean, you just keep making it worse and worse and worse for you, not for us.
Hey, he's gonna take out Cobra to SEMA in 2025. Can you imagine, folks? Think about him going to SEMA and walking in with his red shit-stained fucking sweatpants on, dirty fucking Beamers, walking stand next to a rust-out car. This is patina.
Hey, Barry. Hey, listen, man. If you do go to SEMA, man, you can come to my house, take a shower, or hey, I'll buy you a gift. You got a Pilot down your way, man, or a Flying J, or anything like that, or Loves. I'll send you a gift certificate, dude, so you can go get a shower. I want some of that nasty ass dirt off your body.
He's gonna walk up to Mark Borman and start showing him the Roadrunner and say, "See what I got? You can't afford this." This is what I want. Even fucking that Tony from Tony's Mom Farm Parts would look at Barry and go, they would start, where's the numbers? And Barry pull up body tag, see boys, 101. And that fucking Tony look at him and go, hey Mark, we gotta walk away. This dude's fucking delusional.
He's a fucking idiot, man. I mean, can't make this shit up. I mean,
fucking Tony Angela and David Freiberg are gonna be down there trying to buy it off of him.
he's a fucking idiot.
He's gonna walk up to you and go, how you doing, buddy? Big fan. Beamer Sons Garage are gonna be like, who? If
you was a fucking man, you would apologize for the shit you said, and act like you mean it and move on. And then understand why people's doing what they're doing to you. Because they have every fucking right to be doing it after the shit you've said and done.
So, we're gonna hop off here. I'm gonna enjoy the rest of the ride. I'm gonna show Dad a couple videos. Barry, what's in your wallet? And let's see you and Ryan, the father and son duo. Ryan recording while the master mechanic himself with 40 years pulls an engine out of an RV. That would make great content for putting your order on
I
American
got a
Road.
question for Barry. Barry, how many engines in your life have you put in that was a bad engine from the start? How many bad engines have you put in cars in your life? Because since you've been doing this YouTube shit, you have openly admitted to 2. The Buick and your buddy's Ford.
Oh.
So here's a hint of advice. Before you pull it, go to all that work, because I'm telling you, Barry, it is a lot of work to pull an engine out of an RV unless you cut the frame at all. So before you do that, be smart enough to start the motherfucker. I'm trying to help you so you don't look more stupid than you already fucking look. Start it and make sure it runs before you pull it.
Well, can we count the engines that he's had locked up while they're sitting in the field? Like it's Mach 1?
I mean,
He's been locked up 4.
Yeah, I mean, 3 or 4 times. I mean,
And he brags about that.
talking about it's a bad motherfucker. That smoke coming out the pipe ain't from fucking rings.
That's from nitrous.
Right. I mean, your rings have rusted to your cylinder 4 fucking times, and you broke it loose. You don't think by chance you might have cracked the ring, scarred the cylinders? I mean,
You know what it is, Dad? It's not. It's none of that. It's that fucking argon he filled the fucking oil pan with.
Jesus Christ. And where the fuck do you? Is there any welders out there? What the fuck is he talking about, man? Fill your engine crank, fill your whole motor full of argon to weld a stud on the bottom of the pan to pull it out. Supposedly his friend is a certified welder, owns a welding shop, and told him that shit. Here, Barry, I'm gonna help you out. This is what you meant, Barry, and I bet this is what you meant, right? Go ahead and say it is. You meant you had to get your argon tank filled for your welder to weld the stud on the bottom of it. See, I helped you out, man. It's just a misunderstanding, right, buddy?
Oh shit! No, you know how you do that for me? That way it sucks the argon through the metal.
Fucking idiot, man.
Folks, from now on, you take your argon off your welder and you spray the back of whatever metal you're welding. It helps cool it. This motherfucker's gonna buy dry ice and put on it.
I mean, you want to talk about broke bitches, Barry? What, you can't go to Harbor Freight and buy a $100 stud gun to put a stud on that oil pan and pull with a slide hammer? They're $100, man. That's a joke.
He's gonna have to rob Pete. He's gonna have to fucking steal that fucking big ass crank pull off the Roadrunner. Then he's gonna yank on it. It's gonna fucking rip a hole in it.
Did you put that Mach 1 up and show them what they could get for fucking 20
On the
grand?
community page, yeah. Alright, you guys. Stay tuned for later tonight's video. We'll be doing a reaction later tonight. Fuck you, Barry. Leave them kids alone. And come on, let's see father and son pull an engine out of a fucking RV for a Roadrunner. Been promised that for 4 years, might as well get it done. No help, just you and Ryan.
Where are we going?